Good to see ya. Please remain standing.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this gathering of wonderful people. Thank you for an amazing 12 years of good times and good people. I especially thank you for placing family and friends in our lives that helped us through it all. I ask that you give us guidance as we navigate the next 12 years of our lives. I ask that you remind us how important these 12 years of our lives are and help us stay on track through those years. Thank you for all you have given us, Lord, and I ask that you continue to bless us on our path. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. My God.
Of course, we tested it. Good afternoon, and you can please be seated now. Thank you. Gotta love technology. Before we begin, I would like to remind you to please remove your hats and kindly silence your cell phones as respect for our graduates. Thank you. Family, friends, honored guests, and of course, seniors. Happy Graduation Day. We are so excited to be here with you to celebrate this awesome group of young people, the Broadwater High School class of 2023. Speaking of family, seniors, let's talk about family. For those of you who know me well, you know my family is everything to me. But family isn't always about bloodline. Who knows how many times over the years we have referred to you as our kids. And for some of you, you literally are some of the staff's kids. Every one of us here today is part of an incredible family, the Townsend Bulldog family. Just like any typical family, sometimes we drive each other crazy, sometimes we argue, sometimes we fiercely disagree, and sometimes we even speak unkindly to each other. No one else better ever think about treating one of us that way, or they'll have to deal with all of us. That's what family does. Family means having someone to love you unconditionally, in spite of your imperfections. And family is loving and supporting one another even when it's not always easy to do. Family doesn't see color, race, or status. It sees heart. And seniors, we see your hearts. Family is secure and reliable. Family isn't just important, it's what's most important. Family cares about you the most and wants to see you grow, succeed, and flourish. Seniors, you are so loved by your school family. Congratulations, you have touched our hearts and made our time with you so very special. We are incredibly proud of you and your accomplishments and can't wait to see what you do next. No matter where your life takes you, your Bulldog family will always be here for you and will always love you unconditionally. We are family, and family is family. And now, please join me in welcoming Mr. Salutatorian to the stage, the ever-entertaining Mr. Will Myers.
I guess I'll just have to speak extra loud. That's fine. Well, when I first figured out that I was salutatorian, I was sitting in Mr. Robichaud's room. We were just talking when Mr. Odell walked in and told us the news. I remember Mr. Robichaud looked at me and said, "This kid, he probably can't even spell salutatorian." Which is probably right. I don't know if I can. But here I am, salutatorian. And as you can see, I've joined the Navy, and I'll be leaving Townsend June 13th to go on my adventure. But I've got many questions about why I joined the Navy. I got many questions about what made me want to serve America, what made me want to serve this nation that we live in. And it was kind of a tough question at first because some people brought up cases of politics I didn't agree with or things that I saw as wrong, things that I wanted to change about my country, things that made me question where my loyalties lie. And thankfully, I was reminded of a universal truth, though, and that is that I've been given the ability to change this country as I see is right, as much as I can. I am the nation, and we all are, in fact. We all fall under a democracy and freedom. It's our birthright, it's our inheritance. And I see that this country has given me the ability to stand up for what I believe in, even if the current status is something I disagree with. And it's been the promise and dream of millions of Americans throughout history. It was the promise that the Pilgrims took when they came to this continent. It's the promise that they could have religious freedom and they could change. They could see a government that they wanted to change. It was the promise that the Patriots fought for 8 years. They could change their government. They fought for this promise. And it was a promise of thousands of African slaves that wanted to fight for freedom and eventually did get their freedom. It was the promise of women standing up for themselves and saying they should have a voice in our democracy. And this want for change, this dream for change has led us to be the country that we are today. And that's what gives me hope. That's what makes me want to serve this country. Because in a way, it has given me everything I needed. It has offered me free education in this school. I was able to learn how to read, write, play music, make art. I was able to understand science and history. All of this for free. I was able to become educated, which so many people in our so-called modern world are not able to get. Education is truly a blessing, and that I thank this school. I was also given moral education through my church, through my family. They gave me lessons that will be used throughout life. And that is also greatly valuable because Teddy Roosevelt once said, to educate a man in mind, but not in spirit, is to educate a menace to society. And that is the beauty of America has given me both. So, with the right to have my voice heard and the privilege to be educated in all aspects, I, like those of old, am ready to fight for the change I see as right. I am ready to do my best to advance the country that I live in. It is this truth that I hold my loyalty. And it's because a country looked at some kid from rural Montana and said, you are part of a much larger whole. You have a voice, and you can do what you see as right. And so in this, I say, I am the nation. I am the New York skyline and the mountains of Montana. I am the rocky Atlantic coast and the beaches of the Pacific. I am the farmland and the desert. I am the flag, stars, and stripes. I am the pilgrims of old and patriots of days past. I am the same blood as George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, and Martin Luther King. I am the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. I am a cog within the machine and the machine itself. I am the nation. And in this, I hold my trust. And this I hold my service to the Navy. It would be foolish of me to throw away my birthright. It would be wrong for me to sit back and complain about things I don't agree with without actually trying to change them, because I have the ability to change them. As my father said, you shouldn't be afraid to stick up for what you write, even if people dislike you. He said, if no one likes you, you have a problem, but if no one dislikes you, that can be even worse. And so that, I do not fear the flack that may come to me standing up for what is right, and to me being able to see change as I see fit. And I joined the Navy with this mindset. I'm now diving into the society that we live in with this mindset that I have everything I need. I am not lacking education. I am not lacking opportunity. Because in the truth, why shouldn't it be me? In all seriousness, why not me? So I leave in June to go to the Navy because I feel it is my obligation. It is my birthright. And of course, it is bittersweet to leave. It is bittersweet to leave the town that I love, the people that raised me. But I see it as a chance to do good in the world, to do good with what I agree with. And to that, I finally must thank the people that got me here. Of course, the Broadwater School and the teachers and staff that fulfilled their obligation to me. They fulfilled their vows of teaching, even when it's hard, even when they're underappreciated. So I thank the staff and teachers for that. I thank my church, my pastors. I thank my elders that taught me to be moral, to have good character. Of course, I'm not perfect, and this nation is not perfect, but they taught me that I can strive for it, even in the face of fear. I also thank my parents who got me here. I thought that was a microphone switch. All right. Okay, I remember my 8th grade graduation where we had a blackout just like this. Why it's not that my class is just special. And so I'll speak in the dark. I'm almost done. I think I was thanking my parents for their obligations, for growing me into the person I am. So I pray that we never abandon what we have. I pray we do not abandon our birthright to change, our birthright to dream, to live as Americans, and to fight for what we believe in, because I don't want to see this nation fall. I don't want to see what I want to serve in the Navy to be a joke. I want to be strong. I dream of a golden age. I dream of a renaissance. And to that I hold my trust. For God has willed this to be a land of free men. His will is to be a land of light and darkness. But He has willed us to have opportunity. And to that we must not waste. So glory to the Lord, this truth. Glory to everyone that got me here. And I pray that we stick to this chance and this opportunity and always. Thank you.
We have a mic. We have lights. We're doing well. And now it's my honor and privilege to introduce this year's valedictorians. Our resident twins, Dawson Sweat and Jonah Wishman.
Good afternoon. Superintendent Ms. Edelin, Principal Hebron, Counselor Schnicken, members of the school board, family and friends, guest speaker Ms. Flynn, and finally, 2023 graduates. I'm grateful for the opportunity to speak with all of you today. I have just a few things that I would like to share this afternoon. Over the last 13 years of class, the class of 2023 has done a lot of growing up, but obviously I haven't. All jokes aside, we've all grown in our own individual ways. I remember making friends in kindergarten and playing recess football. I can even remember playing my first game of catch with Ryan Rock. I can also remember baking cupcakes with Kaylee in the first house that I lived in when I moved here from Utah. Growing up also means that we grow in different directions. Earlier this fall, I caught my final touchdown pass from Ryan, and I ate my final cupcake from Kaylee as she worked in the bakery. It's hard to imagine that nearly 5,000 days have separated these memories, but in these 5,000 days, we've each been influenced by so many along the way. Some of whom are here today, some of whom have graduated before us or moved on to other things. Some are parents and grandparents, friends and family. The music we listen to, the books we've read, our idols and heroes, teachers and coaches, they have all helped mold us into the people that we are today and given us the skills and ability to aspire to be successful outside of Broadwater High School. We have learned to trust and to listen. We have learned to win and lose and challenge ourselves beyond measure. To laugh and to deal with difficult circumstances, and most importantly, we have learned to dream. The class of 2023 is filled with dreamers, whose potential has no limits. Along our journey so far, we've acquired many skills, traits, and characteristics that will allow us to achieve our dreams. If I could pass along a message to you all today to achieve your dreams, I would like to quote Jordan Peterson, who said, "Make yourselves competent and dangerous and take your proper place in the world." You may ask, why dangerous? Because it is the alternative to being weak, and being weak is not good. Now you may think that being dangerous means that you should be a threat. Rather, we should be able to be capable of it, of being a threat, but that doesn't mean that we should use it. Those who have swords but keep them sheathed will inherit the world. The capacity for danger and the capacity for control is what creates the virtue. Now I believe that we will never achieve these dreams and goals without passion and the capability of taking what we have dreamt of. My final message to the class of 2023 is the best way we can show our appreciation to those who have influenced us and encouraged us is to go and achieve our dreams. Thank you.
Throughout high school, I have struggled with motivation with assignments. I turned them in at the last minute, even when I did have time to do it earlier. It would cause so much less stress on the people around me. This speech is no different. Mr. Schnicken and Mrs. Hebron are probably nodding at me as I say this. So are most of the teachers. Mom too. I want to thank them for their support throughout school. Without these people closest to me, I would not be here giving this speech today. I also need to show appreciation to the people that keep this place running smoothly. Thank you to the secretaries who keep everyone in line. Thank you to the IT department who makes it so everyone can have access to the internet to do 90% of our assignments. Also a speaker to give our speeches. Thank you to the custodians for giving us a clean school and keeping away the mess that is made every single day. 13 years of these people working behind the scenes diligently in these same 4 blocks of Townsend, Montana is what got us here. From day 1 of kindergarten, where I invited some crying kid to come over and play with me, to him becoming my best friend for the next 13 years. to do every activity in school and sport this school has to offer and have a blast the entire way through. For most things, I just said yes. For those that I had to decide, I thought about it way too long. One of those choices was for winter sports. Townsend has 3 options: wrestling, basketball, and speech and drama. Ruled out wrestling almost immediately, which left me with 2 options: basketball or speech and drama. In basketball, I would be running, jumping, and sweating. In speech and drama, I would be jumping and sweating from stress. These 2 options really could not be any more different. However, I knew that if I tried to do both, they would each only get half my effort, and there was no way that I could succeed in doing both. It was a hard choice, but in the end, I chose speech and drama. I found success here and have found a welcoming environment around me. I met people that shared similarities, and most importantly, I met people that were different from me. It was through the support of those people that I found success. From the first meet, where I stood for a solid minute saying nothing, because I had forgotten the line and gotten stage fright, to taking home a medal 3 years at state. I'd say I improved a fair amount. However, more important than any award were the people I met and the friendships that I made. I guess the main point of what I'm saying is we all make mistakes and we all make decisions that we have to live with that can come back to haunt us. We cannot let that hinder our growth. We can't allow our past failures to stop us from moving forward toward our goal, even if that means that we'll have to work 10 times harder to achieve them. Up until the last day of high school, I felt apprehensive of starting a new chapter. But standing here today, after going through senior year, I am excited to venture into the world and offer all that I have learned. It's an honor to be able to give this speech here today in front of the most supportive people that this world has to offer. Thank you.
Let's give our student speakers, our valedictorians, and salutatorians another round of applause. Fantastic. And now please help me welcome the class of 2023 president, senior class president, Eric Eichinger, to the stage.
Each year at graduation, the graduating class gives out a Point of Light Award. And something that the Point of Light Award does is that we honor one of our students, faculty members, and teachers that have helped us throughout our whole education in high school. And it goes through our class and we all take a vote on who we think should win the award. And this teacher in particular this year had helped all of us through our 4 years of high school, and I don't think any of us would be the same without him. So please give me a warm welcome to the 2023 Point of Light Award winner, Pete Robichaud.
Seniors, this really means a lot to me coming from classy people like you. But one thing's come to my attention, and I found out that a few of you have been recording some of the things, documenting some of the things I've said the last few years. And if you would, just keep those quiet for one more week. I don't have to stand behind me firing you. But I really appreciate this. It means the world to me, and you're going to do great things in life. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Robinson. Now, would everyone please welcome our commencement speaker today, Jill Flynn.
I'm gonna come talk to you guys one last time. It's like we have in front of the podium.
Board members, administration, teachers and coaches, parents, family, and friends, thank you for gathering here today to honor this remarkable class of young men and women, the class of 2023. I feel truly honored to have been asked to speak to them today. Every year, I think the incoming senior class can't possibly be as dear to me as the previous year. And every year in May, I find myself looking at these young people in their caps and gowns and realizing that it's a very bittersweet moment. And I will miss all of you. Yes, all of you. I'm excited for your futures, and I look forward to reading about your exploits down the road. Speaking of reading, that brings up one of the relationships that I have had with most of you over the years, reading. I've been reading to you and with you for many years, some of you even since kindergarten, when I was a counselor over at the elementary school. We read about Big Al, the ugly fish, and the Aragoonies of Liberty Street. And I even brought Pumsy one. During my time with you juniors and seniors, though, we've read more serious literature, and we've learned lots of lessons. As an English teacher, one of my primary objectives is that you learn to find inspiration and meaning from things that you read. Many of the lessons from those novels, I hope, are lessons that you take forth with you when you leave these halls. So let's see what you really remember from the books that we read. First of all, who took American literature? Quite a few of you. So one of the books we read was The Great Gatsby. Wait, you didn't throw me, did you? Now, while The Great Gatsby didn't end so happily, one of the main lessons that we've talked about from The Great Gatsby was the American dream. And as I was listening to Will speak, it brought to mind a lot of the same things that we learned from The Great Gatsby. Gatsby and Daisy never achieved their American dream. But we talked about how America is a place where everyone has the opportunity to strive for and to achieve their dream. And some of you have achieved some dreams already, in sports, in academics, in your clubs and organizations, but this is just the beginning. I read the list of some of the things that you guys are hoping to do in your futures. Own an aesthetics business, work as a lineman, create video games, goldsmithing, working in construction, becoming a dental hygienist, practicing physical therapy, studying microbiology and psychology, just to name a few. The successes and accomplishments that lie ahead of you are limitless. Don't ever sell yourself short. So lesson number one, dream big and dream forward. Another book we read in American literature is Unbroken. Remember that one? Does anybody remember the name of the protagonist? Louis Zamperini. Louis Zamperini was an Olympic hopeful. He served in World War II. He was captured and was held prisoner of war. There were many many months. He endured torture and starvation. But one of the important lessons that we learned about was the resilience of the human spirit and our ability to overcome seemingly impossible odds. I remember you talking about how he overcame mental and physical and emotional hardship and came out even stronger, more confident, and wiser than ever before. Now, you guys might not face those same obstacles, but you'll have your own challenges. Life is hard. You'll have disappointments and failures and frustrations. You've already faced many in high school, but look, here you all are, waiting to get your diplomas. No matter how great the obstacle or how deep the failure, you have the potential to bounce back and be even stronger and wiser than before. And you have a support system to help you do that. Your parents who have sacrificed for you, your teachers and coaches, and I know that they will all be there for you in the future. So lesson number 2, believe in yourself, even in times of adversity, and never give up. This semester, some of you took fantasy class. Who was in fantasy? Quite a few of you. And we read The Hobbit. Now, the main character in this story is a small, timid, furry-footed creature who lives in a hole in the ground. Even though it's a fantasy story, there are still some important lessons to be learned. And one of those is about life being a journey. Bilbo Baggins had to leave the comforts of his home and go off into unknown lands. Does that sound familiar? As you leave Broadwater High School, you'll be leaving the comfort of your home and going off into unknown lands. Some of you are going to attend school in other towns. Some of you are even leaving Montana to go to the Navy, to go to school in North Dakota, or Utah, or Arizona. You have to cross these thresholds, and you have to take a risk. To accomplish anything, you have to step outside your comfort zone. As they say, the destination is not as important as the journey itself. So lesson number 3, step outside your comfort zone. Take a risk, but enjoy the journey. Another book we read this semester is The Giver. In this science fiction land, only one person holds the memories of the entire community. No memories of the past. What a tragedy, because your memories are precious. You have so many memories from high school. Memories of proms and homecomings, team dinners and bus trips, surviving COVID and online school together, hanging out with friends in the hall, and especially the memories of people, your parents who sacrificed for you, your coaches who motivated you, your teachers who educated you, at least that's what we were trying to do, classmates who supported you, and friends who laughed and cried with you. Carry these memories with you. Number 4 lesson, remember the special people who have given you the building blocks to pursue your future. Another book we read was A Long Way Gone. The main character in this story grows up in war-torn Africa and undergoes unimaginable difficulties and obstacles. His culture and experience were so different from ours. And one of the lessons we talked about with this book is to appreciate what we have here in America, in Montana, even in small town, rural Townsend. It's important to experience other cultures and lifestyles. Some of you are able to do that firsthand, those of you that travel to Japan. And some of you may only do it from things that you read, but I hope you do all travel, even if it's only in the United States, and learn about new places, and new cultures, and new traditions, but also realize the blessings of living in Montana, where we have the mountains at our back, wildlife and agriculture surrounding us, in a town where people walk down the street and make eye contact and smile. You might put Townsend in your rear view for a while, but I hope you always remember your roots. And finally, I think most of you took mythology at some point. How many of you took mythology? Quite a few of you. As part of our stories, we read about the hero's journey. And you are the hero of your own story. You face challenges and obstacles, make friends and allies to help you on your way, and then you reap the rewards of overcoming those obstacles. And you start the cycle all over again, becoming a smarter, wiser, stronger person in the process. Even though your obstacles might not be beheading a Gorgon, or fighting a dragon, or journeying for an Odin at Ragnarok, you have your unique challenges. You've rehabbed through athletic injuries and come back to compete. You've survived the craziness of COVID. You've assessed your grades at midterm, refocused your efforts, and achieved a passing grade. You've overcome your fears to stand up in front of your classmates and give a speech, or to stand up on this stage and present in theater or in music. And you're stronger and more confident, ready to go again. So as you leave BHS in Townsend, some of you will be off to college, some to the military, apprenticeships, jobs. You'll endeavor new tests and find new mentors. And with each dragon slain, you will start the process all over again. I saw from your list some of the things that you will go on to do. We have accomplished mechanics and welders, gifted athletes, talented musicians and artists, compassionate and kind-hearted people, keen minds and sharp wits. You will be engineers, entrepreneurs, teachers, nurses, inventors, computer scientists, geologists, journalists, and parents. But whatever you do, do the very best you can. Lesson number 6, be the hero of your own story. And so in summary, as you leave the halls of BHS, Townsend, and maybe even Montana, remember the lessons you learned here. Number 1, dream big. Number 2, believe in yourself, even in the face of adversity. Number 3, step outside your comfort zone, take a risk. Number 4, remember the people who have helped you on your way. Number 5, appreciate your roots. And finally, be the hero of your own story. Oh, and don't be in a mud mine. I hope you all feel great pride in this accomplishment because we are proud of you. Congratulations and good luck, class of 2023. Let's give Mrs. Flynn another round of applause. Thank you. It is now my honor to recognize our senior who will be joining the armed services after graduation. He already spoke so eloquently to you, but would William Lynd, United States Navy, please stand up? We are extremely proud to have you represent your high school, your family, and your community by serving our country. Thank you, Will. It is now my pleasure to announce this year's scholarship award winners, and man, are there several. Seniors, remember when I announce your name to please stand until I finish reading, and don't forget the power class. Cadence Clark, Potter Foundation Scholarship. Jesus Delgado Garcia, Potter Foundation Scholarship, Dickinson State University Football Scholarship, the Holy Cross Parish Women of Faith Scholarship. Eric Eichinger, Arizona Excellence Award, Broadwater American Legion Auxiliary Award, Broadwater County Farm Bureau Scholarship, Potter Foundation Scholarship, Lori McCarthy Scholarship, National Honor Society Scholarship. Sienna Everett, Potter Foundation Scholarship, Mike Bullock Memorial Scholarship, Mayung and Andy Schmidt Scholarship. Sydney Corey,
All Saints Award at Carroll College, Bill and Grace Berberette Scholarship, Montana Advantage Scholarship, Vigilante Electric Cooperative Scholarship. Montana Headstrom, Cotter Foundation Scholarship, Barbara Kircher Scholarship. Alexandria Howard, Cotter Foundation Scholarship. Cassidy Johnson, Broadwater Community Foundation Scholarship, Broadwater County Cattlewomen Scholarship, Broadwater Conservation District Ted Flynn Memorial Scholarship, Cotter Foundation Scholarship, Kearns Family Scholarship, Montana University System STEM Scholarship, the William Warren Flynn Memorial Flynn Ranch Scholarship, Townsend Garden Club Scholarship, University of Montana Academic Achievement Scholarship. Kaylee Canal, American Legion Post 42 Scholarship, Broadwater Community Foundation Scholarship, Fred and Joy Morrow Memorial Scholarship, Lori McCarthy Scholarship, Northern Arizona University Founders Gold Scholarship, Ray Doig Memorial Scholarship, the William Warren Flynn Memorial Flynn Ranch Scholarship, Western Undergraduate Exchange. Kelly McLean, Broadwater County Lions Club Scholarship. Sierra Nugent Testrudy, Townsend Education Association Scholarship. Kel Odell, Broadwater County Farm Bureau Scholarship, Cotter Foundation Scholarship, Lori McCarthy Scholarship, Montana Youth Serve Scholarship, National Honor Society Scholarship, Rotary Scholarship, the Ted Flynn Memorial Flynn Ranch Scholarship, University of Montana Academic Achievement Scholarship. James Katassi, Cotter Foundation Scholarship, Jerry and Stephanie Cooper Scholarship, Montana Premier Scholarship. Ryan Rock, Cotter Foundation Scholarship, Dickinson State University Football Scholarship, Dickinson State Presidential Scholarship, Fred and Joy Meyer Scholarship, Lori McCarthy Scholarship, the Holy Cross Parish Women of Faith Scholarship, the William Warren Flynn Memorial Flynn Ranch Scholarship. Whitney Robertson, Broadwater Community Foundation Scholarships, Jerry and Stephanie Cooper Scholarship, Lori McCarthy Scholarship, Montana State University Premier Scholarship, Montana Treasure State First Generation Scholarship. Justine Santee, Cotter Foundation Scholarship, Townsend Rodeo Association Scholarship, University of Montana Western Cross Country Scholarship. Cody Skillman, Broadwater County 4-H Leadership Scholarship, Cotter Foundation Scholarship, Yellow Jacket Excellence Award. Walker Spurlock, Cotter Foundation Scholarship. Dawson Sweat, Broadwater Community Foundation Scholarship, Cotter Foundation Scholarship, MSU Billings Track Scholarship, Rotary Scholarship, Yellow Jacket Excellence Award. Brianna Williams, Class of '88 Scholarship, Cotter Foundation Scholarship, Helena College Stars Scholarship, Lori McCarthy Scholarship, Townsend Garden Club Scholarship, VFW Voice of Democracy Scholarship. Trinity Wilson, Fred and Joy Meyer Scholarship, Grand Canyon University Presidential Scholarship, Grand Canyon University Priority Scholarship, National Honor Society Scholarship, Ray Hunthausen Junior Golf Foundation Scholarship, Rotary Scholarship. Jonah Wishman, Academic Olympic Scholarship, Montana University Systems Honors Scholarship, Skills USA Scholarship, Montana State University STEM Scholarship, the William Warren Flynn Memorial Flynn Ranch Scholarship, and Vigilante Electric Co-op Scholarship. On behalf of Broadwater High School, we would like to express our sincere gratitude and appreciation to the donors of these scholarships and awards. Your generous support of our students is greatly appreciated. You have just witnessed the awarding of $518,361.40 in scholarships to the Broadwater High School graduating class of 2023. And now, for the big moment we have all been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas. I am proud to announce that the following individuals have met the guidelines set forth by Townsend Public Schools Board of Trustees and the state of Montana to receive their high school diplomas. Ethan Warren Beebe. Sarah Rose Bennett. Thomas Ray Leon Burrish. Tanner William Lee Campbell. Cadence Marie Clark. Jesus Delgado Garcia. Zelda Mackenzie Deal. Mackenzie. Charles Eichenberg. Sienna Grace Everett. Camden Tate Ferguson. Sydney Ray Ford. Matea Bonian Galenic. Caden Arthur Green. Montana Rose Hedstrom. Alexia Rose Hepburn. Elsa Olivia Perry. Alexandra Aline Howard. Brent Lee Ingalls. Cassidy Alice Johnson. Richard James Jones. Kaylee Dawn Canal. William Henry Lyons. Andrew Scott Wallace McDonald. Kelly Ann McLean. Chloe Jean Neighbors. Sierra Alyssa Nugent Testrudy. Cale Owen Odell. James Francis Patassi. Ryan James Brock. Whitney Faye Robertson. Justine Abigail Santee. Alexander Scott Schuyler. Daniel Cecil Simmons. Cody Mackenzie Skillman. Walker Everett Spurlock. Dawson Gabriel Swift. Joseph Richard Thompson. Randy Ray Tipton. Brianna Lynn Schroeder Williams. Dakota Trinity Wilson. Jonah Anders Wishman. Terry Michael Zaharko. Let's give these hardworking seniors one more round of applause. At this time, the seniors would like to thank their friends, families, and other special people in their lives for all of the love and support they have received during their past 4 years at Broadwater High School.
Congratulations, Richard.
What's happening? It's a chain reaction. Who's coach?
At this time, I would like to present the BHS Band under the direction of Mr. Harlan Conroy as they perform Balladeer. benediction.
Lord, please wrap your wings of refuge to all the college students that are going to college this fall and everyone that's going straight to the workforce. We thank you for this amazing staff, the amazing friends we've made along the way. We thank you for this amazing opportunity that we were able to be a part of this great school. Not only classmates, but family. We thank you, we love you, in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending this ceremony and helping us celebrate this memorable occasion in these young people's lives. It is with great excitement for their bright futures that I present to you the graduated class of 2023.